Classics.com.
It's a story about me, and how I didn't have nobody but me. I was raised by my mama, single mama. We ain't had no money and no fathers, till a man came around in my life named Morris. Even though I wasn't his stand kid, he turned around and started to adore me. And though he was hard-headed as hell, it was five of us. He didn't turn his back on me for shit, and that's why I loved him. I know it happened a long, long time ago, but it still hurts me. So I'll be forever young. I'll be forever young. Forever young. I'll be forever young. I'll be forever young. I was only 16, on my way to high school. Kicked out on the streets. Remember I'm in high school. I'm wondering what did I do. Went to my homie D, and asked him, can I stay with you, bro? But Moke, where would you go? After that, my older brother, you done found out. And he said, Moke, you can come to my house. And he ain't asked me for no rent or nothing. And now I got it, he don't want for nothing. I know it happened a long, long time ago, but it still hurts me. So I'll be forever young. I'll be forever young. Forever young. I'll be forever young. I'll be forever young. Young, young, young.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's what it is? What it is? What it is? It's the Moke Show. It's the Moke Show. You know what I'm saying? So, first thing I want to tell y'all is make sure y'all click on the like button. You know, make sure y'all click on the like button. Show some love to the page so I can keep on doing what I'm doing. Also, like if you want to, you know, send some money to the page or you want to, you know, do something like that, I can post the thing at the bottom here. As you see, that's the Cash App right there, come across the bottom. If y'all want to, you know, show some love or donate something to the page or whatever, so I can keep on doing what I'm doing, that's where you post it right here. You send it to that. The Moke Show at the Cash App, right? All right, so yeah, make sure y'all click the like button, okay? Make sure y'all do that first of all, okay? So if y'all watching, click the like button. That's the first thing, okay? Make sure y'all do that. Show a nigga some love up above, you know what I'm saying? All right. Okay, let me now what the topic gonna be about tonight. Okay, I was just watching this show and they canceled the show. And I'm sitting here wondering, like, why did they cancel? This show is called, if ain't nobody seen it, my brother-in-law told me about this show. The show is called Why the Last Man, like Y, chromosome, semicolon, the last man, right? This show is about all the men in the world dying at one time, right? All the men dying in the world at one time, right? That's what this show about. And then you can see it goes into like, y'all, I mean, it won't, and you think, first off, I tried like for 4 hours to find this because he said, Moke, you need to watch this, you need to. And I tried for like 4 hours to find this and I couldn't find it on no streaming platform, right? So I had to go get me a Fire Stick to do this. It would not, I could not find it on no, you know how you go into your Roku and you type in search and you try to find a show or something, right? You couldn't find it nowhere. Like, I mean, it wouldn't pop up. I had little things pop up like on YouTube or something, like video clips and stuff of it. But the actual show, I could not stream it nowhere. And I'm like, why would I not be able to stream this show nowhere? Like, what? What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And the show is about, like, if all men in the world was to disappear. Like, if all men, like, just left the world, right? That's what it's about. Like, all the men died, right? Some sickness happened and they all died at one time, and there was only one man on the earth left, right? Only one man. And this was a soft man too. He was soft, crying over his girlfriend and shit. He was just very soft. You know what I'm saying? So what this topic tonight is gonna be about, do women actually need men to survive, like totally survive, right? So do they need men to actually survive? Right? Could women be in this world and men, like if all the men like just basically drop dead, would women be able to survive? Would they be able to survive? Okay, so we're gonna go down this. We're gonna go down and then we're gonna see, can women actually survive without men? I mean, actually live, right? So let's go down. The first thing, well, we already know that, see, in this show, well, not just in the show, in real life, women wouldn't be able to repopulate. The same thing as men, they wouldn't be able to repopulate if all the women disappear, right? So first off, there's not gonna be no repopulation, meaning there's not gonna be no, especially on this movie, on this show, I mean. So all the men died off. They had sicknesses and it was something infecting all the men, with anybody with Y chromosome or whatever. So they was dying. So even if you got pregnant, like through sperm banks, women, right? If a son was born, it would die, right? You know what I'm saying? So you couldn't, right? it would die, right? So now let's go down. So you couldn't repopulate. Okay, now what would be the first thing that would happen if like all the men passed away? What would be the first thing? Okay, so the first thing I know that would happen is like all the power would shut out. All of the power plants would go out, the water supplies, internet would cut off, phone service would cut off. There would be no food, there would be no fresh water. And that would be it right there, right? So now what we have a whole lot of spoiled women that are entitled to this day, spoiled women that are entitled that would be left alone without men, right? So the first thing that would happen is that women would start like being hungry, right? And I don't know if you ever met a hungry lady, like if you ever seen a hungry woman, she's very mean and very vicious, right? So imagine everybody in their own world, like all of these women got their own husbands. Everybody got their own husbands, their own life. Men are catering to them, right? Men cater to them. Men care about when they cry. Men care about when they do something wrong. They'll give them the benefit of the doubt. The criminal justice system is more lenient on them. I mean, it's just everything. Men just, okay. So when women become power, so when you are in your own home right now as a woman, you are like the queen of that castle, right? You get to do and say whatever you want. Your boyfriend, your husband won't hold you accountable for certain stuff. You just get to be a bee. You just get to be a bitch and nothing happens. You just get to be just a super bitch, a super mean bitch, right? And nothing happens because that man is still catering to you. He loves you, so nothing happens. So imagine if all men disappear and you leave these spoiled women out to fend for themselves, right? You leave these spoiled women. These women are spoiled, right? You leave these spoiled women and you put them in the other society with other spoiled women, right? So one thing what you have to realize is that men civilize the world. Women don't. Women are very vicious, like vicious creatures. So the second thing that would happen is that women want everything to be equal, right? And that's a very, very dangerous thing, right? This is a very, very dangerous thing, right? See, people think women would hear that and say, oh, equal is good. Equalism, that's great, right? That's what you think, right? Let me tell you how equalness is not good, right? So women, see, in society with men, I know if a dude is working harder than me, he deserves more. Like if we on a job and he's doing more work, I know off top he deserves more money than me, right? I know that, right? I know he deserves more money, right? He worked harder. He showed up to work. He came to work early. I know that man deserved more money than me because he came to work early. He showed up on time. He's more hardworking. He don't complain, whatever. It's just a whole lot that goes into him making more money than me and why he deserves more money. Now, with women want everybody to have equal outcome, right? They want everybody to have equal outcome. Now, hear me out. They want everybody to have equal outcome. And women, so that means that first you got to see that women are very selfish, right? They selfish as hell. They want mine. They big kids, right? So women are very selfish. So when this happens and all the men disappear, right? Then they're going to be women in power, which that's not going to work either, right? All women want everything equal. So they want to share power too. They want to share power, right? So that means the first thing that's going to collapse is government. The government won't last because women will tear the government down because they coming from a household, like not even months ago, they coming from a household which they ran it. Their husband let them do what they wanted to do. It was just so much that they ran. They was able to fake act like they were like they were valued. Women have fake value. Women don't have real value. You know, women only have value when it's because they know men are standing behind them. They don't have real value. So basically these women would then, so anybody that has anything more, so money would not be something they would use, right? They couldn't use money, right? You cannot use money at this point. You cannot use money. The reason why you cannot use money is that money creates a level of higher and lower, right? Somebody's going to have more money. Somebody's going to have less money. And remember, women want everything equal. Women want everything equal. Hold on, let me check this out. Let me pipe this down a little bit. There you go. Okay. Women want everything equal. Okay. Now you got to realize this. Okay. So when everything is equal, that means nobody is to be more, right? So if you are a harder working woman than the woman next to you, and you work harder for the food, and you work harder to do this, she's gonna want the same amount of food that you get, right? She's gonna demand the same amount of food that you get, even though you worked harder. Okay, she's gonna demand it. And the thing is that women are social creatures. So if one of them demanded, you better believe it's a billion more, because she talked to all the rest of the women to get them on board. So they're gonna overthrow the person who works hard. Just the person that works hard. So there's not gonna be a leader or anything. There's not gonna be any structure of anything, because they want equal power. They want equal money. They want equal power. They want everything equal, right? So the first thing that would happen is that the government would tear down. And then we also got to think about, women are very, very, very evil. Okay. Women are very evil. They're very selfish. So all of those little perks that women used to get when they were like with men, women don't care. Women will leave you stranded and not turn back. Women will leave you stranded and won't look back and won't bat an eye, won't care about if you got a place to stay or food to eat. Women don't care. Men will, right? So that's the first. Women don't care. The third thing that would then collapse is like law. Like law will collapse because men enforce laws. Men enforce laws just like women want freedom of everything, right? So freedom means no law. Freedom means no law and no structure. So women want freedom. Women want freedom and no rules, right? They don't want that. Women want freedom with no rules. Okay. So there would be no law and order. There would be no law, no nothing. So that means that women are very violent as well. The only thing that keeps you from getting harmed by other women is men. The only thing that keeps women from getting harmed by other women is men. Our rules and our laws in place is what keep women from going to damage other women or keeping them from doing anything to everybody else. Because women, like I say, women are very, very violent. The only reason why women aren't violent is because a man would throw them in a jail, or a man would, but no, women are very violent. You got to think about that. Let's think. The power that the women have today is in the court system, right? Women have power in the court system, meaning a woman can lie and say you done something to her and you didn't, and nothing would happen to her, right? A woman could say you sexually assaulted her and nothing would happen to her. A woman can say that you stole from her and they would give it to you even if it wasn't yours and you stole it from him. You see what I'm saying? So women, they run the court system. They get their way in the justice system. So women use that to their advantage, even when they're lying, right? Gotcha, bitch. All right. Women use this to their advantage, even when they're lying. Okay.
Gotcha, bitch.
So if women use that type of power and they have to lie to get it, what do you think they're going to use if there's no court system around, no nothing? They're going to manipulate and scam and scheme and murder and pillage and oh my God. Like if women were stronger than men, they would be way more violent towards men and everything than there is women. The only reason why they're not violent, they're already violent towards us already, but the only reason why they're not violent because they know they would lose that. But if they knew they were bigger than you, oh God, yes. That's you got to think women abuse children more than men. Women abuse children more than men do. They always have. There's way more cases where moms are horrible than there is men. You know what I'm saying? Women are always more horrible than men. You know, when it comes to like raising your kids, when it comes to raising your kids, when it comes to everything. So we know now the breakdown that women could not survive without men. There would be no structure. There would be nothing, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go into a little video. Okay, we're going to look at a video. Okay, let me find it real quick. Okay, we're going to look at a video and we're going to go through the comments of the video, okay? We're going to go through the comments of the video, right? And this video is, I think this video is me. No, I'm not going to use my video. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Let's see what we got here.
Father and his provision and how he cares about his kid has been proven to be equivalent to a two-parent household or better. So do women really know best?
No, they don't.
One study and you think that's supposed to represent all men and women in the world?
I know a lot of good fathers. I know a lot of goofy ass mothers.
One sec. Go ahead, Andrew.
Also, no,
One sec. Go ahead, Andrew.
I'll explain this stat from both.
Plenty of men that leave their families for.
And women, and they have max.
And it's way more men that's leaving their families.
I'll get you guys in. Go ahead, Andrew.
So here's the stat on this. So he's right that generally speaking, so it used to be that there was a default in the court that children basically always went with the mother. As that has decreased, as more and more fathers have been awarded custody, we've been able to do some longitudinal studies.
Okay, look, we're going to go down these comments. Now, a lot of these comments, see this, I need to do more of this right here. Okay, we're going to go down these comments. Okay, we got this guy here. He says, mother, on this video where he's basically talking about where women are way more worse than men, right? So on this one right here, this guy says, let me move this over a little bit. Hold on real quick. Let me move this over. Okay, so on this one, the guy says that mother only knows how to love, not teach. That's false. Women don't know how to love. Women only love like kids, and that's only for a small period of time. I try to tell people this. Women don't love. Women do not love. Women want love. Only thing women can give is respect. Women cannot give love. I don't care what you say. Women cannot love anything grown. They can only love something small. Okay? Oh, this dude say mothers don't know ish, meaning, no, okay. As a single father, my son never got a record. He graduated and raised my nephew. Both graduated high school and college. Great careers. Okay, so this is a man saying that he raised his his people to be, you know, beastie, right? So let's see. Oh, let me move this back over. Okay, he raised his people to be beastie, right? Okay, we're gonna look at the women's comments. Okay, my mother did not know. So my uncle and my aunt took me from my, see, this is a lot more common than what y'all know, that a lot of mothers lose their children. A lot of mothers lose their children. Oh, okay. How can I get this on the whole screen? Let me make hold on real quick. Make my photo a little smaller. Keep this big. All right, move this over here. Try to get the whole screen on here. Yeah, that should be good enough. So, a lot of people's mothers gave them away. And this is mothers. Fathers don't really do that, right? So this girl here says, my mother did not know. So my uncle and my aunts took me from her. It would have been nice if she knew who my biological dad was. See, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? She said it would be nice if she knew who her biological dad was. That means her mother lied to her about who her biological dad was. You see what I'm saying? That tell you how horrible mothers are. They will lie to you and not tell you the truth about who you are. That's the worst thing you can do. Okay. She also says, but my uncle was the best person for me. It's not just a study. I've lived it. So it's not a study that this is a woman. It looks like a white woman. This is a woman saying that her mother would have sucked at what she was doing, but her uncle, a guy, took her in and raised her way better. Okay, now let's see what this woman has to say. There are single mothers. There are more single mothers than dad. The percentages don't have. See right here. This is a black woman. Okay, black woman never accept accountability because who they talking about? You see what I'm saying? The people who they talking about is single mothers, and most of the single mothers are black. So she's taking offense to this because she's a single mother. Okay, she's saying there are more single mothers than dads. Okay, that doesn't matter. They're taking the percentage of single mothers and taking the percentage of single dads, meaning if there's 100 single mothers and only 20 single, they still can do the percentage on that. Come on, man, they still can do the percentage. All you got to do is grow the numbers with the amount of daddies. When the daddies grow, you grow the percentage. That's all you got to do. But she's not taking accountability. But let's finish reading. She put, LOL, there are more single moms than dads. The percentages don't have up even in the day, even in this day. Even if the father knows best, it still don't sum up to the dads that is their kids living percent. I don't even know, is a small count. No, she's a silly woman is what she is. She's very silly. Okay, so let's see what another woman has to say. We already know what men are saying. Okay. My mom passed. My dad left us in the house after a year after he was single, and there was no step. My mom passed. Okay, my dad, I don't know. So basically she's saying it's a lie. And I guarantee you that woman is a single woman too. Okay. So that woman's going to be a single woman too. A single mother, my bad. Okay, here's another woman. Okay. This all depends on the person. But the biggest problem is if the parents don't heal through, oh, here we go with this healing shit. See, this healing shit is woman needs. This is a woman needs things. See, women need to heal. Men go through trauma and stuff like that, and it don't become trauma. It becomes like them overcoming it, and it makes them a better man. It makes them a better man. But women get trauma, and because they're so selfish, like we talked about at the beginning, women are so selfish, they make everybody pay for the stuff that happened to them. Men don't really do stuff like that. Okay, are there some men that do it? Yeah, but for the most part, when men go through trauma in their life, they try to use it to better themselves. Women use it as a crutch to go hurt other people. Okay, so like she says, depending on the person, but the biggest problem if the parent does not heal from all their past, including generational past, no parents will actually be a good parent because we teach what we were. No, that's not true. That's women. Women do that. Men can not have I don't even know a man that don't want to be there for his kid. Okay, I don't know men who don't want to be there for their kid. Okay, I know men who gave up. I know men who gave up on their kids because of the mother, but I don't know a man that just automatically just don't want to be for their kids. I know a whole lot of men that had no choice but to give up messing with their kids because the mother. I know a whole lot of men with that thing going on, but I don't know just a lot of men who don't want to be there for their kids. I don't know that. I know men who want to be there and they leave the kid alone based on the trauma that the baby mother has to do with it. Okay, so that's not true. Let's go to another one. So you got to realize now the show is Why the Last Man, and it's if all men die. And I'm telling you that if all men die, there would be no structure. There would be no. Women want fairness, so women would automatically tear down the government because women want to do this less work and get the same amount of outcomes. So a woman, like say if one woman is working hard and she gets more money, the women around her work less and still want the same amount of money as that woman that works hard. They want equal outcome, right? You see what I'm saying? So even in today's age, women don't want equality. They don't want equality in like we get to run for the job. We both get to go for the job. No, they don't want equality like that. They want equality in the way to where we get equal results. So women will be like, men make way more money than women, right? Or let's take the WNBA, for example, right? Women say that the WNBA is not getting paid enough when the WNBA loses like $40 million a year. The WNBA hadn't been profitable since they opened, right? But they want the amount of money that the men make. Now the men, I remember when the NBA first started, of course I don't remember, I was like young, a kid, but when the NBA first started, the men were not even making about $100 a week or a month or something. So they started out at the bottom and grew the league, right? And then when the league grows, women started complaining and bitching about, hey, we want to play basketball, right? Of course, women want, we want to play basketball. So they gave them a league. And then see, when you give a woman an inch, she gonna take a mile. Okay, remember that. You give a woman an inch, she gonna take a mile. So they gave them their league, and now they're like, okay, we got our league, and then they playing in the league, and nobody's coming to watch it. Because they wanted to lower the rim for them so they can dunk and it can be more. They wanted to lower the rim to like 8 feet or something, right? Like 2 feet less than the men. But they like, no, we want to play on the same goals that the man. We want to play on 10-foot goals. Well, then that means that you're trying to be like a man. You can play the sport like a man, but you can't be like a man. Men have more muscle. They can jump higher. So the game now is boring. It's boring, so people don't watch it. But even though people don't watch it, they still want equal pay. They still want equal pay. So that's what I'm talking about. So if the men left the world right now, women would tear the world up because there would be some women with more. So the dollar wouldn't matter because women want everything equal. Most women want everything equal. Hey now, May, I see you watching. I see you. Yeah, how you doing? My baby girl, she up in there. She know I'm gonna tell it how it is, don't you? Go and push the like, baby girl. But yeah, so things that and my daughter, I'm gonna go and tell you, my daughter did good. She found a dude that shows her love and she respects him. She respects him, he loves her. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good relationship. I'm proud of my daughter. She ain't get in the streets. She ain't, at least I don't know if she got in the streets. I hope not. You know what I'm saying? I hope she ain't keeping it from me. You know what I'm saying? But she got my grandson, little Marco Polo, man, and they just doing a wonderful job. And she knows her role as a woman, and he knows his role as a dude. And they having a phenomenal relationship, and that's what it's about. And so yeah, I done gave praise to my daughter. So yeah, she doing a fantastic job, and I'm just glad she didn't wind up like but yeah, she's a great woman, and I seen her grow up, and it's just crazy that she grown like that. So and she'll tell you, if anybody knows, she'll tell you that I talked to her. I've been talking to her about life since she was a kid, and she's learned a lot, and she acts like me. Her mannerisms, her calmness, the way she looks and thinks and tries to, see what's next. So that's what happens when you have a dad that loves you no matter what. So I loved my daughter no matter what her mom did. I loved her regardless, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's what it takes. So, but a lot of people, a lot of men. Like I say, I don't know no men on this planet. I don't know no man on this planet that don't want to see his kid. I know a lot of men on the planet that leave their kids alone based on what happens to the mama, what the mama do to them, and that's real. Okay, so, but let's continue. Okay, so this means let's read this next comment. This means that start giving the kids to their fathers. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes, start giving the kids to their fathers, especially little boys. But yes, start giving kids to the father. Let them take care of their kids since the mothers are doing a bad job. Yes, thank you. Some girl said, even though she's talking out of sarcasm. I agree with your sarcastic ass. I agree with your sarcastic ass. Okay, I agree with you. Okay, yes, start giving the kids to the fathers, and that's what used to be back in the day. Like Ray Charles was left with his mama left. Back in the day, mamas used to leave, and I'm gonna tell you why that's a good idea. Why mothers need to leave the kids with the father, because the mother is looking for a man to protect her, right? Women want men to protect them, right? And what the hell is this? I'm not gonna protect nobody else's kid. Now, you got some stepdaddies that pretend to love the stepkids. You got a lot of stepfathers to pretend to love the stepkids when they really don't. They only fuck with you because they with your mama. They don't, there's nobody on this planet that will love you like your original father. There's nobody on this planet. It's not gonna happen. So what happens is the mother wants protection from the man, right? But the mother cannot protect the children because she needs protection. So if the mother needs protection, how can she protect the kid? Because she needs protection. And then myself, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna protect somebody else's kid like I would my own. It's not gonna happen. It is not gonna happen. And that's why I say a lot of men are liars. A lot of men are such liars. They lie, and they tell these women that, oh, I love your kid just as much as I love mine. They're lying. They're lying. Any woman that has a kid, she knows that if somebody else's kid had came in the house, you would not treat that kid the same. You know this. You know this. So why would you believe men when men tell you this? Why would you believe that? Don't believe that. See, I'm just honest. I'm just a blunt guy. There's no way I'm gonna love somebody else's daughter more than I love mine. I don't give a damn. Okay, let's try this out. Let's see if this is cool. Okay, let's try this out. Right? Let's try this out. Let me go back to the show me. Let's try this out. Okay. If men love they stepkids just the same, right? Let's try this out. Let's see how far this go, right? Let's see if this real. Okay. If my daughter wanted to go to college, and then my stepdaughter wanted to go to college. They're the same age. I can only pay for one kid to go to college. What are you gonna do? You think I'm gonna split it like women want like equalness? No. You think I'm gonna split the money? You think I'm gonna pay for half of each? Fuck no. No. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna send, first off, I wouldn't advise my daughter to go to college. If she do, I would tell her to go to college for something that's gonna actually make money, not just go to sow your oats and just go to hang out. No, go to school for a doctorate or some type of medicine or nurse, something like that. I would not tell her to just go to find yourself. Hell no, that's a waste of money. Ooh, finally somebody said it, that college is stupid. But anyways, yeah, so let's try this out. I got a stepdaughter, and I have my real daughter, right? And my stepdaughter says, oh, I want to go to college here. And my daughter says, they both 18, they going to college. Well, I want to go to college. I'm like, okay, so I'm supposed to sit there. So let me get this straight. I'm supposed to sit there after all the hours I work and bust my ass. I'm supposed to sit there and give half of my money to a girl that her daddy's gonna help her too. So my real daughter is gonna be left out, like so basically my stepdaughter, say I gave her half my money, her real daddy's gonna give her half money and the mama's gonna help too. So my daughter is the only one left in the cold. So would that be smart? Would that be smart? So if y'all watching, go ahead and click the like button. But would that be smart? Would that be smart for me to give my stepdaughter college and not pay for my real daughter to go to college, or take money out of her college tuition so I can pay for half of No. Now, see, this is the bullshit that women will pull. Okay, guys, this is what I need you looking out for. If you ask a woman this question, a woman will tell you that she would split the money. But wait, hold on. She gonna tell you she gonna split the money. I would just make it to where both of them get to go to school. That's what they would say. Man, you got to think about why this woman is saying this. Is she being honest? No, she's not, because you're never gonna expect your girlfriend or wife to pay for your daughter from another marriage or relationship. You're never gonna expect her to pay for half of her school, right? So of course she's gonna lie about it. Of course she's gonna lie about it and say that I would help you, because you're never gonna ask her to help. So of course she's gonna lie about it. So a lot of these females will lie to you and tell you that, hey, of course I would help you pay for your daughter's college, right? They'll say that. But as soon as the college start, they probably gonna either divorce you, break up with you, or start making you feel guilty in some type of way to why are you asking a woman to pay for your daughter's college? And it's gonna work on a lot of you dumb dudes. A lot of y'all dumb dudes will fall for it. You be like, okay, you right. That ain't right for me to ask you to keep your word. You right. I shouldn't ask you to pay for my daughter college, because that ain't a manly thing to do. I shouldn't hold you to your word. That's what a lot of men will say. Now I teach men to stand on their ground and not listen to what women talking about, because women want you to own up to what you're doing, and they also want you to own up to what they're doing. So, it's best for you to know what your role is as a man, and stay forward, and don't let her detour you from that, because if you do, she's going to hold you accountable if it goes wrong. Right? And she should hold you accountable, because you should be a man about it. Right? So hold her to her word. Right? And also you hold yourself to your word. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that knows me, including my daughter, she's sitting right here. There's other people that's in the thing that knows me. I try to keep my word. Like, for real. Like, anybody who knows me, no matter how stupid my word may sound, no matter how dumb and far-fetched, if I be like, you know what? I'm going to be there at 4 a.m. to come and help. No, I'm gonna be calling you, making sure that you still need me. If you say no, then that's fine. I'm gonna go do something else. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna try to keep my word, right? So you as a man, and as a woman, but you got to hold her accountable. A woman will try to weasel out. Matter of fact, let me go ahead. I'm gonna tell this story. I hope you don't mind, Mamie. I'm gonna tell this story. I went and seen my daughter the other day, and we was playing this little shooting game on at her house. Got a little basketball goal in there, and we was playing this shooting game, and we was betting money, right? We put a $20 bill up on it, right? And and her boyfriend, hopefully that'd be her husband one day, but her boyfriend was like, nah, I don't play games with her because she gonna try to cheat. And I'm like, no, my daughter don't cheat. You know what I'm saying? I was like, she don't cheat. So I go and I shoot the shot. I hit the shot, I think once or twice. And then I got the $20 bill, but I left it up there as somebody wanting to bet 2 20s, right? Because I got a 20 there. So we was betting for the first 20, and then the 20 stayed up there, and then we started betting for her to, because so if I win, you put 2 20s up there because you're going to take one of mine and I leave. You know what I'm saying? You know how it go. Well, she missed, and I made it again or something like that. And she was like, no, that's not, the 20 is still up there. I'm like, hey, I say, look, Mark know his wife. He know his girlfriend because, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know my daughter cheated like that. I didn't know she cheated. But he know her better than I do. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know your kids until, they boyfriends or husband know them more than you. You know what I'm saying? But that was a sweet thing. But, so what I need to say to men, make sure you hold these women accountable because we are the first line of defense in everything, right? We are the first line of defense in everything. That's why we got to look after our health, and look at how we eating, because if we fall, our women gonna fall right behind us. They're gonna fall, or they got to go find another man that's like you or like a good man. They got to go find another one because women, if you fall, they're gonna fall after you. So they're gonna go to get another man to protect him. Like if I was to die tomorrow, if I was married, my wife would go get another man right after, like a couple of months after. She going to go get another husband. I ain't gonna be fresh in the grave, and she already gonna be on the prowl. You know what I'm saying? Because women, that's just what it is. Women need that protection and that provision, and if they don't get, they're gonna go get it, right? So, and you shouldn't blame them for that because that's their nature. So you shouldn't blame them for that. But you got to hold them accountable, and because women are going to hold you accountable, and they should hold you accountable as a man. So you got to keep your word. My daddy told me that you can only lie to a woman a few times about the same thing before she notices that you full of shit, right? So you can only tell your girl, you can only tell her, like say, even if it's a dumb thing that you keep saying, if you're going to have thoughts, hold them to yourself until you know you can do them. Don't say them out loud if you're not ready to do them, okay? Don't say your thoughts out loud in your dreams. If you're not ready to put work in to go get it, don't say them out loud, okay? All right. So, as a man, if let's just say something stupid. Just say, oh, I want to get me a brand new truck, right? I want to get a brand new truck, and you keep saying this over and over and over and over again that you want a brand new truck, and you saying this for 2 years. You keep saying this for 2 years. I want a brand new truck. I want a brand new truck. Man, I see that truck. I want a truck. I want a truck. After a while, your girlfriend gonna be looking at you like, dude, you ain't making no moves. She's not gonna say it out loud, but she's gonna start losing respect for you. She's gonna start losing respect for you, okay? All right. If you start saying, it doesn't matter how small, if you start saying, hey, I want to lose weight. I want to lose weight. I want to lose weight. I want to do that. And then she see you every time going to get some snacks, going to get this, going to get that. She gonna lose respect for you. She's gonna lose respect for you, okay? If she see you, going to get snacks, but you trying to lose weight. And then she might make a comment, but after that, she just gonna be like, oh, okay. So you can't hold her to her word because you don't hold your word. Okay? All right? So, but what I want to tell y'all, what I want to tell y'all, if y'all don't, I need y'all to go watch this show. This show is called Why, Why, and then it's semicolon, and then The Last Man. Why The Last Man? This show is incredible. You're not going to be able to watch it on any. You got to have a Fire Stick. If you got a Fire Stick, they literally made the movie disappear off the face of the show. It's a show. It's a series. It's about men getting an illness and all the men dying besides one man. And you see what women are really about. And that's why they canceled that show, because it started showing the truth about women and how valuable men are in the world. They don't want people to see that. They want men to think that we are replaceable. A lot of women want us to think that we're replaceable when really we the prize, and we are the first line of defense on every situation. Okay? Do not ever depend on a woman to be the first line of defense. You're wrong for putting her in that predicament. Okay? You're wrong. She's not going to succeed. I don't care what it is. She's not going to thrive when you put her in the predicament to make these decisions. It's not going to happen. Okay? So it's your fault if your family is failing. It's your fault. Okay? So guys, it's up to you. But in this movie, in this show, the men just die off, right? And all the women are left to fend for themselves. And you start seeing women like raiding places, and because they ain't no resources. Women are selfish. They ain't no resources, right? Women are not going to share resources. They're going to want their own. Especially in today's age, women are not going to stick together. Women are gonna take each other out, and that's what they're doing on this. They're literally taking the resources from each other, and that shows a lot about what men create. Men create structure. Women will create chaos by themselves. If they're by themselves, they're gonna have a hard time. That's why I'm so glad that my daughter found a good dude. The dude is a good dude, and I see that. The dude is a good dude, man. The dude is a good dude, and I couldn't even want nothing better. But that's what it's about. It's about finding a good man and standing behind that man. Don't try to stand in front of him. Don't try to stand beside him. Stand behind him. Be proud to have a good man that you can stand up in front of, and he can protect you. Don't ever try to stand beside him. Don't ever try to question what he's saying. Now, if you have questions about what he's saying because you want to know where you fit in to where you want to go, that's different than question his decision. Questioning his decision, saying, let's go right. And then you say, no, I think I seen somebody yesterday go right. No. What you need to do is be like, okay, if you have questions, be like, where do I fall at when we're going right? Where do I fall at? Where do you need me at when we're going right? Because I want to make sure that I don't slow you down. I want to make sure I don't slow your thought process down. I don't make sure. So if you're a woman, make sure you're not slowing your man's thought process down and expecting him to be successful. A man, if you are drama to a man and stressful, he will not be successful because you're taking his creative gene away from him. Okay? I got to keep saying this. You're taking his creative gene. So every time you get in your feelings and you bring up stuff that don't matter, and he's trying to think about how he can get out of this situation and get better in this situation, if you start making him try to use his creativity to tiptoe around your feelings, then he's going to fail. Your man is going to be a failure. So the more clear-headed you keep this man, the better and faster he'll get to his destination. And then you're right behind him. He's carrying you with him. And then it's going to be great. But as all women, we all know that if you get success, you will think that you're better than him. And you will start thinking, why ain't you as successful as me? Why ain't you doing what I'm doing? And 9 times out of 10, you'll leave that man if you're more successful than him. So I think the man should get success first, and then the woman comes after, because the man is going to share his success with the woman. The woman is going to say she's independent of the man when she gets success when she gets and passes up his success level. She's going to be like, well, why aren't you doing what I'm doing? And that's what's going to happen, So That's pretty much all I got. But please, if you have a Fire Stick, please go look up that show and watch it, especially all women. I think all women need to watch it because then you'll start realizing how important your man is. You'll start realizing that. And they did such a good job. While I'm watching it, I feel like ain't no men left in the world. The damn show's so good that I'm like, man, I'm so deep into it that it make me feel like ain't no more man in the world. I'm like, damn, I'm the only man. You know what I'm saying? So the show is real good. Just remember, why? Semicolon, The Last Man. Go and watch it. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Watch it and watch it if you got a girlfriend or a wife. Watch it with her so she'll realize that you are the reason why she's still breathing and why she's still, you and all the men that are around. So we as a collective of men, we need to get together and do a better job putting more structure around women, man. We've gotten out of hand and it's our fault. Women have gotten out of hand and it's our fault. But like I say, man, I appreciate y'all watching, and make sure y'all click the like button. If you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, whatever you watching on, make sure you click that like button. Also, I'm going to start going live on TikTok. Make sure y'all check that out. It's going to be all. So you better catch me on TikTok, Twitch. Oh God, it's like 8 different platforms I'm streaming on right now at one time. So y'all make sure y'all catch me on that. And also, if you have any questions about anything, you have any like questions of confusion, I won't talk about it. Just you can hit me up. If you need to call in, you can call in as well. Anytime while I'm in the show, while I'm broadcasting, you can call in and I will answer. You just got to wait in the waiting room. And then if I don't see you, just post it. Click on there and say, hey, I'm in the waiting room, and I'll answer, and then we can have a conversation. We don't even have to stay on topic. We can talk about what you have going on in your life and if you need some help, and you won't be seen, nothing like that. So nobody will see you, and then we'll use a different name. That way you feel more comfortable being more honest. That way I can truly help you. And I think I'm going to change the show to the Dr. Moke Show because, I want to actually help people. That's why I'm really doing this, is to help people and to help people not make the mistakes that I made or things that I saw that somebody, an adult male could have came along when I was younger and helped me with. I wish that was me. So I want to help younger guys and older guys or whoever. So just make sure y'all keep tuning in and doing whatever, but make sure y'all push the like button or the heart button and click it, and make a comment and show some love in the comment or something like that. And that's all I need from y'all, man. And besides that, I'm going to keep showing up. And also, around a certain date, my platform is going to change the way it looks, but don't worry about it. It's going to change. And hey, we still going to be doing it. I'm still going to be live. And yes, we do. We need men. Thank you for the comment. Yes, we do. We need men. We need men all the time. So I appreciate the comment. We do need men. We need women too, but we need women to know that we need men. Oh, but what? Okay, so before I leave, what would happen to the world if we lost all the women? What would happen? If all the women disappeared at one time, all the women, the first thing that would happen, yeah, she said not a damn thing. Yeah, you're right. But the first thing that we would know that we wouldn't be able to repopulate. But I'm pretty sure that men would come up with something where we'd be able to repopulate. Even if we got to put a baby in a squirrel or something, we're going to make it happen. Yeah, we're going to make it happen. But the only thing that would happen that I would see is repopulation. That's it. And then it would be a lot of gay niggas. It'd be a lot of gay dudes, right? But that's pretty much it. Everybody would continue going to work. It would be less stress. Men would probably live to be 176. Let me see. Men wouldn't be buying no houses because men only buy houses for women. There would be, I don't think nobody would own a sports car. Men would be sleeping in the woods with a blanket and a tin can cup, eating beans and cornbread every day and not caring about nothing. It would be so sweet. Yes. It would be so sweet. Ah, God, just the thought of that. Could you think about that? Oh, God. Oh, the success rate would go through the roof. Wow. Okay, wow. Woo. Let me come back to reality. Damn, this ain't the real world. Let me come back to reality. Woo. Lord.
All right.
Wow.
Yes.
Man, no more child support. Well, I ain't got no child support right now, but I wouldn't have had child support. Oh, man, I wouldn't have had no drama. Wow, what would happen if all the women disappeared in the world? Oh, my God, that would be, wow. Wow, we would all be chilling on the beach, just hanging out. Oh, my God. There would be no high blood pressure. There would be, oh, my God. Nobody would go out to restaurants. All the restaurants was closed down. We would just cook outside and a big ass barbecue. Everybody got their shirts off, slapping on each other's belly, you know what I'm saying, chilling. Oh, my God, it'll be crazy. But what would happen if men disappear?
You dumbass.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Yeah, but I'm going to go ahead and say good night to y'all, and I appreciate y'all watching. And I'm going for real this time, so make sure y'all like to keep liking and doing all of that. All right now? And I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I'm going to holler at y'all. Appreciate y'all. All right, let's get up out of here.
How you look? It's Grimmy.
Make sure y'all click the like button if y'all watching. Thank you, and I appreciate your love. The Moke Show.
How you look? It's Grimmy.